back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my July budget with you. So if you guys have been to my channel before, you will notice that I did get a slight increase in pay. That's because one, I got a promotion, and then two, I also had to switch to working night shift. So we do get a night shift differential pay. So in today's video, I'm going to be budgeting for July 1st through July 13th. However, I'm budgeting from my June 30th check. So let's just hop straight into the video. And then at the end, I'll be going over what my actual goals are for this month. So the first thing that we're actually going to be talking about is the income that I brought in. So I budgeted for $32,017.16. However, I ended up bringing in Let's run that back. I was budgeted for $3,217.16. However, I ended up bringing in $4,376.21. See, it's been so long, I don't even know what I'm saying. But anyways, so the reason that it was more than expected is because I had a holiday pay, I had a little bit of overtime, and then I had my night shift differential pay added into that. Moving on to things that are expected to come out for my actual home. So I have my mortgage, and then I have two different HOA fees that I have to pay. As far as fixed expenses this month, I have my personal trainer bill coming out, Hulu, Apple storage, and then Audible. So those combined come up to $117.93. As far as savings / investments, I have $515 going to American Express. US Bank, I am gonna be putting $49.96 into my savings. One Nevada, I'm gonna be putting some money into my savings over there. And then my Roth IRA / 457, that is a pre-tax deduction that comes out every paycheck. Other things, I just have my personal expense. So a while ago, I had bought this cute little, I don't know what it's called, purse type of thing. And this is specifically for the areas that I tend to overspend in. So this is my personal category. I usually allot $80 for that. I have the food category, and I allot $200, and this is per pay period. And then lastly, I just have gas here. I usually allot $80. Now with the gas, like if I happen to go over, I'm not gonna sweat it. I obviously need gas to get around and do things, but I typically tend to be within that, and I have a few dollars to spare. So I haven't went to the bank yet for the July 30th paycheck because today is the 29th. So I will go and do that most likely on Sunday. I'll go and take some money out. That is for my other category. And then to my variable expenses, which some of the things in my other category are variable expenses, but I kind of already had the bottom filled up. I have my energy bill coming out, my Southwest gas bill coming out, the groceries that I talked about, the fuel, and then federal taxes, Medicare, and then after-tax deductions. That after-tax deductions is an inclusion of like my union dues, some Aflac and some Aflac insurances for the most part. And then the last little category that I have is loan / credit cards. So the top three are the credit cards that I have and what I expect to pay. The balance is actually included on the far left side. And then lastly is the student loans that I have. Payments will be resuming sometime in like September. So I will start calculating that into my budget. So within the next few months, my budget will look slightly different. And yeah, once I find out what my payments are, because I don't know what my payments will be, but if so, I do know that I plan to pay off that $5,000 one before the end of the year. As far as financial goals that I've outlined for myself, I want to pay off Wells Fargo, which is $933 that I have over there. And then I want to save $500 in my One Nevada credit savings, have $1,000 saved in US Bank, and then have the checking account, and I have $1,500 saved in the US Bank savings account. So those numbers aren't my actual account minimums, but it is something that I would like to work towards. I talked about those earlier in the year when I talked about what my overall goal was. So if you guys want to check out some of those videos, those specific amounts are in there. I'm just happy to be back, you know, budgeting and doing all that good stuff. I feel that when I sit down and I look at my finances on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, I actually look at my accounts quite often, just to see like, hey, there's no additional charges coming out that weren't supposed to be coming out, or there wasn't some like bill that I didn't know about, or any fraudulent stuff, because don't have much, but you never know what people want to take. So with that being said, I hope that you guys are budgeting, and if you haven't started it, you know, today is a great day to start. And it takes time. It's one of those things where you write a budget, you have to rewrite a budget, life happens, so then you'll go back and, you know, tweak it, and then you'll get to this point where everything is running smooth, and then here you go, reworking your own budget. But I actually do find a little bit of enjoyment out of creating a budget. And I think that's just because when I am budgeting, I'm like, wow, like I'm really on top of my finances. I'm really getting stuff done. I'm really accomplishing the goals that I want to accomplish. Let me know in the comments, you know, what you have going on in your life right now financially, something that you're working towards, whether you're saving up for something, whether you're paying off something. I truly want to hear. But as usual, take time to enjoy your own journey, and I will catch you guys in the comments into the next video. Bye.